Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, so we are talking Turner syndrome. And this week, I want to talk about something that I don't know if I've ever shared about on here, and that is my mouth and my teeth, and mouth and teeth issues in girls and women with Turner syndrome. So that's today. This came to my mind because I have always wondered if it was just me that had to have a palatal expander because of how small my mouth was. And my mouth wasn't just small, like the roof of my mouth was that narrow. No joke. I'm not exaggerating. It was about that narrow. And that was from birth. My mouth, the roof of my mouth was extremely narrow. And on top of my mouth being small, that resulted in when I got older and my permanent teeth were coming in, I had permanent teeth growing in behind other permanent teeth, like a significant amount of them, because there was just no room in my mouth. So when I got older, I had to have braces, and I had what was called a palatal expander, which is this little bar that they put across the roof of your mouth, and it widens as you turn this key. It's so uncomfortable. You turn this key, it widens it, and it slowly widens the roof of your mouth. It sounds so barbaric, and it felt horrible, but it accomplished it, and eventually all my teeth were in the right row. But I feel like this is not a unique thing to me. I feel like that probably is pretty common with girls with Turners, and especially the narrow roof of the mouth. Mine was so narrow when I was born that they legitimately thought I had a cleft palate because they couldn't immediately feel the very top roof of my mouth. And then the doctor tried and goes, yeah, it's just her roof of her mouth is narrow. I can feel the roof of it, it's just super narrow. And it was kind of like that, and it really was like that. Like, I could feel it with my tongue before I had braces, how narrow it was. So I feel like that's not a unique thing. I feel like that's probably a pretty common experience. And also, I recently heard about having like eating issues. The only issues with eating that I've had is my jaw grinds or pops when I eat. It sounds really gross, and it's honestly really painful, but it does. It's a real thing, and it just is really bad. So I have all types of mouth issues. On top of struggling a lot with like teeth problems in general and like dental health in general, because I get cavities really easily, and I've also had to have 2 root canals on the same tooth, and then eventually I had to have that tooth pulled. So we're just a mess. I'm just curious what your experiences are. Do you have any interesting issues with that? Any mouth issues at all? Any eating issues? Has that been anything in your experience? Because I would love to know if this is common with Turners. It's something I'm kind of thinking more about and wondering, and I would love to hear your experiences and your thoughts. So that was mine. Can't wait to hear yours. I hope this was interesting. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share it, and make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!